This game has really surprised me. I at first wasn't interested at all in picking this game up. I used some discount that I had built up with PlayStation stores there, so I thought, why not? Let's give it a go, and oh boy was I pleasantly surprised. It's an absolutely incredible action-adventure with phenomenal world building, world settings and locations to the characters you meet and the monsters you face, and of course, the protagonist you play, Eve. In this post-apocalyptic wasteland known as Earth, you get sent to Earth to eliminate the threat of these huge monsters that have claimed Earth since its destruction. And you're essentially an AI, a cyborg that's living in space. Space has been colonized, and you get sent to Earth to put a stop to this alien race and claim back the Earth. It's all filled with intrigue and danger, and although the story definitely isn't the highlight here, it is intriguing enough to really enjoy, with a few twists and turns along the way to keep it interesting. It's the intense, thrilling, fast-paced, smooth, responsive, addictive, seamless combat that sells this game completely, with small RPG elements offering an exciting, immersive and visually stunning experience throughout your adventure. As this game gets better and better, it goes from strength to strength the further you go on with its somewhat challenging combat with hack and slash elements and a beautiful world to venture through. And the way this game has been crafted, it's got the perfect formula to make this game into a full-blown franchise, and I am so excited for the possibility of that. I'm definitely all for that. From a somewhat unknown studio named Shift Up that has never done a console video game before, and yet here we are with Stellar Blade. This game definitely takes heavy inspiration from other titles out there. This game has plenty to explore, discover, collect and investigate. You'll feel compelled to go and explore areas to get materials and resources and skill points, with corpses to find that'll give you a certain memory, and certain corpses will offer special core upgrades to your abilities. You'll be collecting materials and skill points as well from the enemies that you defeat, and you'll also be to get these materials from chests and boxes that you break open. You can also activate campsites to rest up as well and regain all your stats by sitting down. Very, very similar to Final Fantasy, even with the music in these moments. I think these have essentially just been ripped right out of Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy Rebirth. You'll also be able to buy supplies from these rest stops, and you'll also be able to activate a repair console to enhance your abilities with different elements you have found and collected on your adventure, with drone upgrades, suits, dresses and costumes to craft, to leveling up and expanding all of your gear slots so you can add more to your character, to increasing your character's attack power, to just overall upgrading your character to max and increasing all of her stats. Also, to progress on, you will need to find fusion cores to open up certain doors, and some paths or certain doors may be blocked by a big enemy you will need to kill first to get past. As well as boxes that you can find that will have a cosmetic item in them that you can use to craft a new outfit or a new cosmetic, as well as treasure chests that you can find that'll contain a bunch of goodies. Some will be locked behind a passcode or a puzzle. There's also locked gates that will often require you to find a passcode to open them, often found on the corpses you investigate. You'll be picking up small side quests and character side stories, and more side quests will basically have you doing fetch quests, where you'll be doing a lot of backtracking, and after you complete that side quest, you can fast travel back to that destination to turn it in. You will be travelling to different destinations to continue on the story, to do the next main mission. You can even go fishing in this game, and to my surprise, swimming. I fully expected to drown straight away, but no, You can go swimming in this game and explore the depths underwater to find hidden treasure and loot. There's also a pretty big skill tree in this game as well. You will be unlocking skills the deeper you go in the game, like the double jump, which really should be there from the start of the game anyway. But yeah, that's something you unlock as a skill later on. And as you buy items from merchants in their store, they will grow a level bond with you to show affection with more items that you buy, and give you exclusive items the more your bond level grows with that merchant. Now, like I've said, this game takes a lot of inspiration from other games out there, which really isn't a bad thing. There is some quick time events that definitely took inspiration from the Uncharted games. And the way you do parkour and shimmy stuff and climb stuff and swing on stuff, the way it's painted yellow there to indicate that yes, you can climb that, you can swing on that, that's been pretty much ripped straight out of the Horizon games, which again isn't a bad thing. That really surprised me with the parkour there, and the fact that we can do that. I really didn't expect any of that going into this game. I thought I had this game nailed down, but no, there's actually a lot more to it, and it really has surprised me. And there's also these platforming areas as well, where you'll be doing platforming actions, jumping from certain things, like this platforming puzzle where it has some PlayStation emblems there that light up. I love that little touch there. I thought that was real nice. It's a pretty linear game. You basically go from A to B and kill everything in between. You can also use your scanner to scan the environment around you to sense any big bad enemies or areas of interest around your proximity. With fast travel being a thing as well when it comes to these big open areas, you'll be activating phone booths that work as a means of fast travel. And now let's get to the main event of the game. The combat. It's challenging, sharp, engaging and rewarding, with a good amount of depth and strategy involved as you find yourself timing dodges and blocks and going on the defensive a lot, before swiftly swinging your blade with precise, timely moments of blocking and parrying as you try and knock off and break the enemy's balance to land some huge, impactful strikes and blows, dealing huge amounts of damage to enemies and even bosses you encounter, with weak points to expose as well. With excellent monster designs throughout. I absolutely love the monster designs in this game, all with their own combos and techniques against you, from small enemies, medium, big, mini bosses and even bigger, aggressive, huge bosses, with new tools and mechanics to unlock as you progress that will aid you in battle or change the way you approach a certain battle as well. With different button prompts and flashes that will appear on screen, that way you'll have a few second window to press successfully, so you'll have to quickly press them to successfully do that combo or that move before getting hit. With 4 special attacks in total, with different types of skills to unlock in the game. There is beta and burst skills. Each skill tree adds new abilities that you can bring to the table, and beta skills, you'll be using them in combat as well, that you ready up. You'll be doing a bunch of strikes and swipes with your sword or your gun to shoot before activating these beta attacks. All beautifully coming together like poetry in motion. Now, the soundtrack and audio of this game is insanely good. It's incredible to listen to. It's a vibe. It's chilled. It's atmospheric. The absolutely beautiful, calming music as you explore, to intense, heart-pumping music with the boss battles and the way it changes as you explore. It's absolutely incredible with its overall tone and vibe to the ambience music and the soundtrack to this game. And there it is, Stellar Blade. Please give us more new IPs like this one, because I'm having so much fun with this game. I hope there is a sequel to this. I really do. What do you guys think of Stellar Blade? As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you for making me a part of your day and checking out my videos. Thank you. Anyways, guys, I'll see you next time.